Thanks for coming to hang out down here in the arcade. We are Five Alive. I am BobbyT, and today we're going to talk about the new stuff coming from Toy Fair 2018 right now from Funko. Things are being released all over the place. The newest news from right now that I'm looking at is Entertainment Weekly. EW.com just dropped a whole bunch of stuff. So we're just going to dive right in. We have a few fans out there of the Pops, and so we're just going to go right into the Pops first. I think they have a lot of really cool ones on the way, things we've asked for. So number one, kind of the thing we didn't really ask for, but I know that there's a ton of fans of this because my sister-in-law is a huge fan of this, and that is the Gossip Girl. So there's going to be 5 Pops. They are featuring Blair Waldorf, Serena, Dan Humphrey, Nate Archibald, and Jenny Humphrey. So these are going to be your Gossip Girl gang. That's your first round. We'll see where they really go from there. It doesn't really say anything about if there's any exclusives, so I'd say expect to see these at Target and anywhere on Amazon. Next up is one that I'm very excited for, and that's Ready Player One. Oh man, like this movie is getting me so excited. I had read the book way back when and have reread it multiple times since, and just every time it's just a new experience. It's such a fun book to read. So if you haven't read it yet, I guess I would say go read a book. It's going to be awesome. The movie is, I thought it was going to be a disaster. It's already looking cool. They got a lot of the licenses. It's such a license-heavy book. So, all right, let's dive into these Pops. So right off the bat, we have Parsival H, Artemis, Dido, Sho, the Japanese bros, as well as Nolan Sorrento, IROC, and an IOI Sixer. So they're all due out in March. It's looking great. Also, one really cool thing in here, and it's all versions are the versions when they are in the actual program, when they're on Oasis. It's not real life versions. Looking at the pictures that they've actually sent out, you also have in there Iron Giant. So I'm just excited to get an Iron Giant Pop. Always been a Stefan Frank fan, so that's very exciting to get that in general. So also with that line, there's going to be some more Ready Player One stuff, and we're going to get to that a little later in the video here. So let's just move on, but there will be some cool action figures, and I'm very excited for that. All right, so the next is going to be round 2 of the It figures. So they're going to be coming out around this winter, so I would say probably late March. It's going to be the Loser Club members Bill, Ben, Beverly, Richie, and Eddie, as well as Georgie, with 2 rare figures of, you have a Bloody Variant Beverly and a Georgie without the arm. There's also going to be 3 new Pennywises. There's going to be a Praying Mantis arms, there's going to be one eating a severed arm, and then there's going to be one with the crowbar jammed through the head and all slothy looking. So this is going to be great. Those chases look really good. I really dig these figures. They're creepy as hell. The blank stare really bugs me out, but the FYE exclusives on the Pennywise, you know, that's just going to be a disaster right there in the store. Everyone going nuts for him, but I gotta say I really love that. The character on the face is really good with just the weirdness. So we'll see on that. I have a funny feeling that Chris is going to go nuts on this one. So moving on, there is, for some reason, Smallville figures. Maybe they're just trying to cash in on the idea that JLA is a movie, I guess. So we're going to get 2 Clark Kents, one with and without a shirt. We're going to see Lois Lane, Green Arrow, and Lex Luthor in pop form. Okay, I guess I don't really have pictures for this. I think you can pretty much imagine exactly what we're going to get, so we're just going to move right on. Now, something that I know the Bearded Pop Hunter himself had been really excited for, and he put on his wants list before this had been announced, that he had wanted this, and I believe Chris has said the same thing, and that is the Jetsons. We're looking at a really great George Jetson. I gotta say, I love this thing. It looks really good. It takes advantage of the pop head in the Hanna-Barbera style. So I really do dig this. Also in the line is going to be Astro in a sitting phase, and then there's going to be Rosie. The Rosie the robot looks so good. I will most certainly be getting this for myself. This is BobbyT, so expect to see at least one of these, if not 2 for Kriza. I know Mommy T loves old school robots, so that may have to come into the house. Hopefully she can clean up. That'd be really nice. I don't think Pops clean up, however. So with that piece, we're going to move on to action figures, because action figures also don't clean up for you, but they do make quite a mess. But in this case, it is the Ready Player One action figures. They seem like they're in the 5-inch scale. So the reason why, so there's no word out as to what the height is here. We just have a picture, and just who's in the line itself. So now the thing here is, what I'm seeing is that more recently they've been doing the 5-inch figure with this would be 9 points of articulation, because it has an elbow and a knee. So these have that. If you look close at the picture, they're just doing a lot of work with the sculpting, and the sculpting looks beautiful. Funko really did a good job with these so far, so we'll see. Looking at the geez, that's awesome. The IROC actually has the see-through body. It seems like there's going to be holes, like the little pass-through. Oh wow, this is great. So all right, so we have Parsifal, H, Artemis, and IROC. So wow, I am very, very impressed with these. I'm sorry guys, I'm a little speechless. The keys, we'll be seeing here too, the jade, crystal, and copper keys. These look really great. Just really cool display pieces, and just such a big part of the game. So yeah, definitely check those out guys. I know I will be. So a piece I'm pretty excited for here, because I started collecting the rock candies and they kind of just started to proliferate here in the house, is the new Harry Potter rock candies. I like that they're getting away from, they're sticking to the cutesiness and the comic bookiness, and they definitely have a style, but they're starting to make more male figures. It's not just a female line, and they're really applying that style really nicely to everything, I think. This line actually, so it's going to have a Dumbledore in the lavendery kind of pink robes, Neville Longbottom with the Sword of Gryffindor. We have Quidditch Ron, Harry, Prisoner of Azkaban, Sirius Black, and he's actually going to be the limited edition one here. And then Voldemort. The Voldemort just looks so menacing. So one thing too is the Neville Longbottom with the Sword of Gryffindor is going to be a Barnes & Noble exclusive. So expect to see that. Just really all we're seeing here. Let's see as I scroll through. I'm sorry guys. All right, so we're looking for these in June. That's not bad. So later in the year, I guess the last piece here is going to be some plush pieces. Those plush pieces include Gollum, Samwise Gamgee, Frodo Baggins, and a gray version of Gandalf. But now here's what's funny here. They say a gray version and then they show a blue version. So will there be a chase? Did they make a little mistake here? We don't really know. There's also a thing for the Smallfoot. I don't really know enough about that, but there's some Smallfoot coming. I'd say if you're interested in that, go check it out. EW.com/TV is going to have a lot of the stuff here coming out of Toy Fair. So definitely go give them a look, as I know I'll be scouring the internet and trying to get this all together for you guys. So hey, remember, you bought it because you love it, and that's all that matters.